Good morning, everyone. 20th of November. I just want to thank everyone for the support, both financial and viewer-wise. And with all the comments, I do read every single one. Sorry I can't respond to every email, private message, or comment, but I do try to, give a good back and forth. So, you've all seen the video yesterday with the taxi driver and the Slap of Damascus. I hate violence. I hate bullying and I hate aggression and I hate the idea of punching people. So as you saw in the video, it's like a reasonable escalation. I said, please get back, hand on chest. And then he kept hitting me, grabbing me, threatening the baby. So the first one was a medium strength slap across the face, full open palm. And then he did not react in the desired way, as in he kept threatening me and the baby. And so my second slap, I think I hit him so hard that birds flew out of trees. It was like a gunshot. And it had the desired effect. He abandoned the assault and got in his van. And then he started driving very erratically. And I thought, Jesus Christ, this man's going to do a car ramming attack. So the baby and I went down the 45-degree steep embankment. I put him behind the steel and metal fencing. Behind there was a car at the top. So, and in the middle of a confrontation, you're having to do all these like analyses, geospatial, can the car get my baby? And the answer was no. And you guys will be happy to know Isaac slept through the entire thing. He slept as I was live streaming. He slept as Angry Man was attacking me. He slept being reversed gently down the hill. And he slept for about half an hour with the police there as well, taking statements from myself and the track and trace people. So the main reason I want to talk to you today is that, guys, hand on heart, I do need your financial support. As Maximum says in the Coliseum, are you not entertained? Some big developments as well. 4 months ago, when I started taking this channel seriously as a daily and powerful thing with momentum, my viewership was between 90,000 and 100,000 views per month. Now, as of this morning, thanks to the popular video yesterday, I am now on 1 million views per month. Now that's 1,000% increase, gone from 100,000 to 1 million. Now most of my videos get demonetized, as in I am too spicy, too exciting for Pepsi or Doritos or any other mainstream company to advertise on. And so, yeah, I don't earn very much off YouTube. Now, some of my videos do slip through the net, even though they're full of my free ideas, swearing, complicated and stressful concepts, and they get monetized. So I don't understand the rhyme or reason. I even changed the title of yesterday's video from Crazy Taxi Driver Attacks Me, because I thought, ooh, that'll make the algorithm not like me. I changed it to Taxi Driver Live Streaming Incident to see if that could maybe get it monetized, but no. YouTube says no, 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 no. So the big change is our viewership is up 1,000%. And a good few dozen of you have sent me funding donations, either into my bank account via PayPal, Patreon, and that's basically what's keeping me afloat. But it dies down. If I don't mention it, it dies down. And, like myself, I'm exactly the same. I watch channels that work on the donation model as well, and I do send a bit, but you have that niggling feeling in the back of your mind. You're like, he's got 100,000 views, he's probably made some good money off this. But the answer is no, I've not. So if you can, please, 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 if you can afford it, support the channel, and I'll tell you why you should as well. So rewinding into a kind of a bigger scale to look in, I'll try and look at the lens. What am I trying to do? 10 years ago, there was very much a kind of conspiracy, spiritual, Alan Wattsian, New Age vibe to it. And I like to think that Danny and I, and then myself alone, and Danny doing his own thing, we managed to lower the fear in the city of London in terms that anyone with a camera is a terrorist. My late great friend Alexander Hall, who passed away last year, or was it earlier this year? I forget. He did a fantastic video with me called Love Police, How to Escape a Terror Stop. And the way you do it, you just gotta have balls. That's it. You just gotta literally have big, hairy fucking gonads that are not scared, and then you can see the video. So, but really, I've always had this idea in the back of my mind. I'm a video maker, I'm an actor, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a director, I'm an editor. Who likes editing? You know, editing, when you edit your own face and your own voice, you have no idea how boring and horrible it can be to, you know, you have to live inside your own head, and I can hear myself talking now, but then to have to play it back. Anyway, let's pause for one moment. So a few months ago, I did a video called Demon Hunting in Manchester, and a scumbag who took offense. Well, first of all, I was megaphoning, and he was listening like everyone else was on Market Street outside Boots. And then he started giving me abuse, as often I get, whether it's from angry taxi drivers, security officials, or in this case, some scruffy guy on the street. Started giving me abuse. So I'm not someone that shies away from anyone. Have you noticed? Have you noticed I don't shy away? And so I started including his dog, because he had a nice doggy with him, in the megaphoning. Why is that dog not wearing a surgical mask? Etc, etc, absurdity, absurdity, etc, etc. He took offense at this, and off camera, he squirts me with a sugary chocolate milk Mars bar drink all over me. So I start filming again, and he chases me around, and in the fight, he smashes my megaphone. Well, if you slow down the footage, and if you go frame by frame, you can see I smashed the megaphone on his head, and because it's cheap and nasty, made in fucking Wuhan, it just exploded everywhere. So, yeah, certain props are not built for the Charlie Veitch experience. Now, ultimately, what I truly believe, deep down, religiously, spiritually, consciously, I'm going to try not to bore my audience and like make these videos too much about that, but it does give me the incredible confidence. And when I got made redundant this last time, due to coronavirus and the change in the financial world that I was in, yeah, big shot to the system. But I vowed to myself. I did a video that I hope you guys watched. It was in capital letters. It was a bit clickbaity. It said, you must watch this video. And I outlined what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, how I needed your support. And we're getting there, guys. We are there. Like 1 million views. I'm gonna post evidence as a story on YouTube to see the 1 million views. Things I need to purchase now. Well, now let's rewind slightly. First thing we're gonna do, there's gonna be no more out in the field. There's gonna be no more Special Forces Veitch out in the field with baby. Baby's gonna stay at home. Baby's gonna stay with mummy. Baby's gonna be with granny and granddad. The baby's not gonna be exposed to angry taxi drivers or to crackheads. That's point number one. Point number two is equipment. I don't need anything for the equipment. I have a laptop, I have a phone. Maybe there's an argument to be made that I could do with a microphone. But that's not the main thing I want to talk about. I need your help because I need a stab-proof vest. Essential. People are writing to me, good people, saying, Charlie, do not do your videos without wearing a stab-proof vest. Trust me, and I do trust them, and they're right. I mean, obviously I owe it to my kids, my family, I just burped there, sorry. So, owe it to my kids to not die, to not be stabbed, to not be made a paraplegic, to not need a colostomy bag from my fucking guts being sliced open. So, yeah, stab-proof vest, that's the number one priority if I'm going to be doing anything in any British suburb or any British city centre. Times are crazy. The film Joker predicted this insurrection. We're living in it now. And, you know, my viewership went from 100,000 to 1 million a month. Well, get this, the same ratio, the film The Joker, it cost 100 million to make, yet it made $1 billion profit. $1 billion. Can you imagine? Hey, investor, we're here at Warner Brothers or Universal. Do you want to invest $1 million in the Joker? Yeah, go on then. And then 2 years later, hey, Mr. Whatever, Mr. Smith, you know that million you lent us? Happy to tell you your return is 10 million. So what return will you guys have? You guys are going to have the most, well, it already is. You're going to continue getting really, really amazing footage. Another fellow dad, an IT guy at school, I was picking up the kids yesterday. He goes, you're Britain's Andy Ngo. I think it's a Vietnamese name, American guy. Does a lot of stuff in Seattle, California, Washington, around there. Andy Ngo. So yeah, it's footage that is like, whoa. How are you capturing that? I'm going to continue to capture that for you guys. So stab-proof vest. I'm going to get one that is actually certified, like tried and tested, not fresh off the boat from some factory in China. I also need new armored gloves. The ones I had were cheap and nasty, £10 eBay armored gloves, and the knuckles wasn't even Kevlar; it was rubber. So I need more gloves. And ultimately, you know, I need to feed the children, and I need to be a good father. And I am applying for normal everyday jobs. None of them are writing back to me. So I'm with you guys. We're going to do this. My next target, and we're going to get to it. Obviously, I need to get self-sustaining so that I can do this full-time, blah, 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 blah. But the next target, we're going to get to 1 million subscribers. And it's not going to take very long because I'm getting about 6,000 new subscribers every 28 days. So not that long to go, and that is accelerating. Like a year ago, I would do a video and I'd go, wow, I've made 2,000 views in the first 24 hours. Now my videos get about 2,000 to 4,000 views in the first hour. So something big is happening. Rather than keep on ranting, I'm going to try and include a video at the start of this video, which is now we've got some weird memento inception, like, is this a dream within a dream? Anyway, you've seen it. And I promise in the next video, I'm going to talk about the Davos meeting that Trump attended, where George Soros said something very interesting, and it ties into the very latest Rudy Giuliani legal proceedings about the American election. So thank you very much. This is Charlie. As always, details of how to support, how to keep this thing going, how to get this new equipment. Let's go sort out these people. And it's all in the description box, how to support. I am going to be your one-man, lone wolf, armored vigilante, legally. The way I explained it to someone yesterday is I'm a kind of minesweeper. The terrain out there is full of landmines that want to maim you, ruin you, hurt you. And I'm like a minesweeper. I go out there and I spin my spin. And I make them explode. They get arrested. And it's better they do that with me than with some teenager, some lady, some vulnerable person. It's better that they try and breach the Veitch and fail. This is Charlie Veitch, November 20th. Thank you very much. And remember, the Slap of Damascus.